one to go. And then I suppose there's that. And then there's that. But I don't know about those two. They emotionally hurt me. The call of mystical martial arts. An adventurer wants to seek out the legendary martial arts of Liyue. Yet no sooner had they set foot on the road than they ran into mortal danger. Wait, they're in Mondstadt though. Okay, who is this? Who the hell is this? What Mondstadtian is going to Liyue to learn martial arts? Help, help! Is there anyone out there who can save me? Justine, aren't you like learning some kung fu type shit? What you doing here carrying from Hillertales? It's embarrassing.
Water jet!
Actually, you can go on healing duties. That's fine.
Not now. Stars, shine. Stars.
Power.
Yeah.
Hi. Justine. I'm assuming it's Justine, not Jessene. Whew, saved at last. Thank you so much. I am called Justine. As you can see, I am an adventurer. Someone as skilled as you is surely no ordinary person. That did not sound like ordinary. I apologize. Are you a well-meaning knight? Honorary knight. Or perhaps an errant heroine wandering the land? Well, I suppose we are the latter indeed. I am but a passing traveller. I'd prefer not to reveal my identity. Paimon's name is Paimon, and she's Lunara. It's the second time I've said that today. Who also happens to be a member of the Adventurers Guild. So you are an adventurer after all, and quite the experienced one at that. You were able to dispose of such powerful monsters so easily. There really always is a bigger fish. Whereas for me, in training, I can easily remember what to do, but the second I have to do it for real, my body just doesn't listen to me. Do I really have to train for another 3 to 5 years like my teacher said? But it'll be totally humiliating if I go back empty-handed like this. Sob. It's probably just because we have more experience. It took us a long time and a lot of battles before we got this strong. I see the use of the word we, Paimon. I expect you to redact that and retract that statement and put I. And by I mean me. First, you need to be able to stay calm. It's also important to judge the situation. Yeah, rookies often panic when they get into a real fight, so they tend to perform way worse than they might have otherwise. No matter how strong the enemy looks, you've got to keep a cool head while you observe them and find their weak point. And then you can take them down in a flash with a good old 1-2 whap cut pow. What would you know about it? I see. Now that's experience talking. It seems I still need to hone my skills as I travel. Are you on a journey as well? Yes, I'm planning a trip to Liyue. Have you heard of the martial arts of Liyue? I've heard people can fly from rooftop to rooftop and run up walls, harden their skin so weapons can't pierce them, even split iron like it was kindling. If I could find a master to teach me a thing or two, I bet this whole adventuring thing would be a lot easier for me. So you're trying to find a shortcut is what I'm hearing. But to be perfectly honest, though I've been a member of the Adventurers Guild for quite some time now, this is my first time going on a long trip. How are you an adventurer then? And no sooner had I left the city than I found my way blocked by monsters. Can I really make it to Liyue in one piece? No. We've been to Liyue. Come on, we'll take you. I hope we're not going there on foot. Wow, to have such a legendary colleague looking after me. Let's hope for my journey after all. Still, you must be really busy, you don't say, for you to take the time to do this for me. Fighting for justice is just part of my daily routine. Helping the next generation of heroes is part of my job too. Could you sound any more pretentious? In that case, allow me to thank you in advance for putting up with me, for a while at least. I studied the map carefully before setting out, so I'll do my best not to slow you down. I really have to go on foot. Technically, I can fast travel. Da-da-da. Why are we getting caught up over here? What's she doing? Sorry, can you wait here for a moment? What is it? Did you forget something? No, that I didn't. But looking at the map, if we go any further, we'll have left Mondstadt. That is correct. And there's no way to know when I'll return. When my teacher sees my message, he'll flip his lid. You've mentioned your teacher before. Is he an adventurer too? Yes. When he first became an adventurer, he ran into some Midachals out in the wild. During the melee, he let his guard down and got knocked out by an axe. He was lucky a passing knight saved him and took him back. He was so ashamed, he decided to train his combat skills to the absolute max before he went out again. He has now been training for a decade. He always says the basics are the most important, but I just can't stand hacking away at wooden dummies every day. It's called muscle memory, ma'am. It's a real thing. You really need to work on it if you want to have your body working instinctively in combat. So when out alone, without telling him, go back once you're stronger, do something he'd be proud of, or go do what you're told. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I've got it. There's no point reading it. I'm not going to have time. She's putting dandelion seeds into the wind. I don't know what that's going to accomplish, but hey, good for her. According to our customs, dandelions can carry wishes. Why is dandelion capitalized? I just wish that everything will go smoothly on my journey, that I'll reach my goals, and that my teacher will understand me. I am certain the Animo Archon has heard your wish. Yeah, time to forge ahead. I am a forging. To the stone gate. I'm yawning, sorry. I still want Marsh ahead, right? It's so beautiful. You won't see anything like this in Mondstadt. I knew that going on a journey was the right decision. Oh, right. This doesn't happen every day, so let's take a picture together as a keepsake. Ugh. Must we? Take a commemorative photo nearby. I don't even have a camera equipped. Oops, I'm pressing I like it's going to do something. Gadgets. Are you gadgets? God, you can tell I... This game is unfamiliar to me. We were meant to be in it. Hold up. Maybe the other camera's more... Oh, hold on. Maybe it's this one here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Cool. That's your photo. Does that count? No. No, that doesn't count. Can I just press this button, go enter? Does that count? We're not in it. Nope, that doesn't count either. Ma'am, I'm confused about what you want from me. Oh, I just had to interact with you? Whatever. I genuinely don't care. I'll treasure this photo of us together. I didn't realize how hungry I was until I relaxed. Well, there's a place like literally right there. I can see the madam over there. Now that you mentioned it, Paimon's tummy is starting to rumble too. Your stomach is always rumbling. Let's find a place to rest. Paimon, light a fire and start cooking. Hey, you can't just order Paimon around like that. I don't think Paimon knows how to start a fire. Besides, it's not like you don't know what Paimon's cooking is like. Let's take a look around, find a place we can score some food. There don't seem to be any suitable restaurants nearby. Given how much you've helped me and how much I look up to you, I'd feel bad eating at just any old place. But there's isn't there a food place right down beside us? Speaking of food, may that building on the top of that giant rock up ahead be the famous Wangshu Inn? I heard from a Leo merchant who does business in Mondstadt that the food there is simply superb. Let me treat you to a feast as thanks. Woohoo! Let's go get some food. Yeah, but isn't this a food? Isn't this an eatery? Or is my memory failing me? It's entirely possible. It's been ages since I've been here. It's a food store, or is it a tea store? So what do you actually sell? Teas. Surely there's food. Surely you sell food as well. Okay, it's a tea store. If you have enough tea, I'm sure it will fill your belly. You know, with a liquid.
I'll keep this close.
But, you know, whatever. I don't really get the point of this quest. Is it meant to be some sort of nostalgia trip? I don't get it. Inquires the menu. I've heard that Leo cuisine has a holistic focus on appearance, smell, and taste. It really does look so different. That's just the cultural difference. It's got nothing to do with, like, valuing different things. They just grew up growing different things and making different foods. And Paimon's mouth is watering just looking at it. That is a massive bowl of rice, especially for Paimon sized. Christ, it's as big as her head, if not bigger. Wow, 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 this is delicious too, and this and that. I'm too stuffed to eat another bite. That's what you always say. Now that was great. I'm completely recovered from traveling. Thank you so much for everything you've done. If it weren't for you, I can't imagine how much more difficult it would have been for me to get here. On top of this, one of the staff told me that if I stay on the road, Liwa Harbour will be just ahead. That is correct, though it's quite a ways away. I plan to rest here for a few days and ask around about where I can find legendary experts and decide where I should go next. How are you funding this trip, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Though I really enjoyed travelling with you, I can't keep imposing on you like this. Moving forward, it's up to me to get stronger so that I can become an adventurer just as reliable as you. Though we didn't spend that much time together, we had a good time too. I hope we'll meet again sometime. May we meet again. I hope you find what you're looking for. Yeah, you too. I hope your travels go well. Justine waves goodbye. That can't be the end of the quest, surely. Well, since we're here, why don't we take a look around the area? And do what? Maybe there are more exciting encounters awaiting us. I genuinely don't get the point of that last bit of dialogue. You should have just ended it with Justine leaves. Do we meet her again? Can I go find her with some, like, legendary master somewhere else training in the arts of Kung Fu? Or maybe she progresses to, like, weapons and she's doing some wuxia shit. You never know. Alright, well, that's all the quests on my list. Yay! I'm so glad I can clear that up. Too bad I can't clear this up. Look at it. It's bloody chockers. It's disgusting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I also don't like that up is to go right, down is to go left with the scroll wheel. That feels completely unintuitive and I feel like it should go the other way. Just saying. And I've already discussed how much I hate the layout of this shit. Like, why do we start in the middle and go that way for the ones we've done, yet we start in the middle and go that way for the ones we haven't done? Like, no one has ever explained to me how that makes any semblance of sense. I think it's ridiculous. Have I really done that many quests? You're joking. Really? Holy shit, look at them go by. I've done so many. Wow. This game has gone on for way too long. 5 years too long. Alrighty, well, you know, I could keep going, but you know what? I can't be bothered, so I guess I'll just chip away again tomorrow night. At what? I don't know. Depends on what I feel like tomorrow. Oh, you know what? Let's just get my commissions. You guys can suffer with me doing the most boring thing known to mankind of going to collect my commissions. What is my pity at, by the way? My pity should be at 0, right? No, I put a few wishes in, didn't I? To another character?
Add
I
Astra.
genuinely don't remember.
Thank you for
Thank you. Appreciate it, Catherine. Excuse me, collect. I don't want to wish on either of these banners anyway. Actually, do I have any Doofawakas available? No, I'm a broke bitch. Oh god, same here. Can I afford 5? Oh, I can. That's nice. Can I afford 5 of these? Ooh, just. Probably regret that. Probably shouldn't have done that. Hey, I have some Primogems up my sleeve. A whole 7 fates. Whoa, big spender. Well, I guess I won't be using those. No, not the history of that banner. That banner doesn't help me. What's my history on this banner? 5, 10, 15, 20, 22. Damn. It's higher than I thought. Hell. Alright, let's just get my 5 wishes and get absolutely nothing useful in return. Story of my life. When's the last time I got anything decent off this banner? That'd be a long time ago. What's the last decent thing I got from this banner? What is that? A 5-star weapon of some kind? Lost Prayer. Is it a catalyst? Okay, prior to that. Yeah, we don't go back further than June last year. It's not even 12 months. Whatever. Wait, hold on. What style of dates are we using? That could be August. Let me just go here. Yeah, that's equally ambiguous. There we go. Okay, no, June. What even is that weapon? It's just press B. Looks like a catalyst. Catalyst. Starts here. Okay, well, it's not a catalyst. What is it then? Not gonna lie, I've already forgotten its name. I have no idea. I mean, oh, hold on, it's a golden, isn't it? Did I give it to someone already? Ah, okay. I see. I gave it to Lalma. Makes sense, I guess, even though I don't use her as a character. Let's start culling these story quests. Otherwise, I'm just plain never going to get through them. They pile up and pile up and pile up, and I have so many to do. So, looks like we're doing some Sino stuff, which is totally left of field. Mysterious letter. You and Paimon return to Sumeru to visit some local friends. As opposed to non-local friends. I just feel like the word local wasn't quite necessary. Oh, hi. Can I help?
Wow, the academia sure is busy during the day.
Oh, I forgot we're going to have to get old Paimon. Oof.
But where should we go looking for people that we know?
I completely forgot what the old voice sounded like. This is traumatizing. But to be fair, the new voice doesn't sound that much different, but this is more chaotic. Yup.
Traveler, Paimon.
Sino! It's been so long since we last saw you!
Jesus, that was so high-pitched. Really, feels like it's been forever. Actually, when was the last time we saw Sino? Back in that event with Layla doing the sleepwalking as per usual. In the pyramid thing? Was it a pyramid? Or was it just the underground chamber? That's so long ago.
Welcome back to Sumeru City. I'm delighted to meet you again. So, what brings you back here?
I thought the quest said we had a letter. Or did we get the letter during the quest?
Oh, nothing in particular. Paimon just saw a really big mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly missed all our friends in Sumeru.
That's not a reason for me to drop everything and go back to a previous nation, Paimon. Not even remotely.
Funnily enough, we were reminiscing about you recently too.
Aww.
It was at a group dinner.
Aww,
I look forward to hearing about your travels. Something tells me we must have a lot to catch up on.
It's been a long time since I've seen you, as I said, so yeah, I expect we do.
Really? You were thinking of us too? What a coincidence!
Actually, I don't even think I've seen you for the duration of Nod Cry. Unless one of that event happened to be while we were in Nod Cry. I didn't think it was. I don't know about the chronology here.
Indeed. Or as I call it, the Biryani factor.
The what?
You really want me to say the rest? Okay. It's always rice to meet stew again.
Oh, yeah, no, I needed you to explain because I don't know what biryani is.
Oh, darn, he said it.
I win the bet, Paimon, time to pay up.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time. Admit the truth. You have long been in awe of my razor-sharp wit.
No, actually, I think they've ruined your character by suddenly out of the blue making you have these ridiculous puns. It kind of ruined you.
All right, here's your 500 Mora.
Where the hell did Paimon get 500 Mora? And where does she stash it? Thanks, son. It feels good to hit the jackpot.
You're exaggerating. It's only 500
I know,
Mora.
right? Considering to the amount I have, it's like a drop in the bucket.
Hey, 500 Mora is still a lot of snacks to Paimon.
All right. I'll treat you to some desserts
Hey,
later.
don't humor the child.
Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work, which is why I didn't complete the joke at first.
A case? What happened?
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved, I decided, on reflection, to handle this one myself.
Need any help? We came here to hang out, so we've got the time. You may as well take us with you, and then when you're done, we can,
Such enthusiasm. Are you worried I'll forget about treating you to some sweets if you're not around to remind me?
Yes, I dare say that is exactly what Paimon is afraid of.
What? No! Alright, was it really that obvious?
Obvious enough. Still, it's a fine idea. You are the heroes of Sumeru. It makes perfect sense to work together. All right, follow me.
Are we going into the academia? Act 2, Oathkeeper. I don't even remember what his chapter 1 was about, so hopefully they're not linked. I can see what his chapter 1, his act 1 was about, can't I? Shino. Oh, I was hoping we'd just get like a summary. I'm not reading that. Oh my god, just get out.
Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
So this is when we're meant to meet him for the first time. Except I've met him, what, once, twice? Without having the history.
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a former Spontamod sage. He taught both me and Lisa.
I still don't understand why there are multiple Cyruses in this game. It's weird.
Huh? Sino's teacher is in trouble?
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who enjoys a spot of gardening, shopping, and wine. What sort of person targets an old retiree?
I was kind of looking at him and looking at the subtitles out of the corner of my eye, and I initially thought it said, who enjoys a spot of grumbling.
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Ah,
Bye, ma'am.
Sino. Now, who do we have here?
I've met you before, believe it or not.
Hold on, let me think. A flying fairy dressed in white? A youth who does not seem to hail from this land?
Which is such a wild thing to say. Oh, I suppose it depends on his definition of land. He probably means Sumeria. I was thinking Devat. But okay, no, he probably means Sumeria. Because I was like, there's nothing about my appearance that makes me seem alien. I seem like I belong here, thank you. But no, he must mean Sumeria.
My goodness. You must be the legendary traveler in Paimon. I've heard all about what you've done for Sumeru.
Wow, looks like we're really famous.
What do you mean? Everybody's heard about you at this point, Paimon.
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all.
Good to meet you, sir. We're here to help Sino.
That's right. Let me summarize the situation.
Go for it.
A couple of days ago, Professor Cyrus suddenly received a threat letter.
A threat letter?
Exactly. Who sends a threat letter to an old man like me, for goodness sake?
It's a very good question. So what made you take it seriously? I'm not saying that you shouldn't take threat letters seriously. But as they say, who sends a threat letter to an old man? So how do you know it's not just like a prank?
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million mora at the back door of the cafe.
I'd just leave false coins. Don't know where you're going to get them from, but I'd leave fake money and then jump them.
Secondly, don't come looking for me. You'll never find me. But I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. Finally, if you dare to report this to the Matra, there will be consequences.
Oh well, a bit late for that.
Wow, they sure didn't mince their words.
Clearly, this person must be desperate for Mora.
10 million mora, what a joke.
Where is he going to get the money from?
I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my name beyond the tomatoes in my garden. Where do people think I'm hiding 10 million mora, huh? In my tomatoes?
Maybe. How big's your farm?
There were no witnesses, so currently the letter is all we've got. So, Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
I mean, I can lend you my Mora as long as you get it back. Ready when you are.
Paimon's ready too.
All right, take a look. Do you see anything suspicious?
What's the symbol in the background? I mean, that's really all I can see. Is it that's a doorway? Yes, it's a doorway. It's a passage. Although I don't think these symbols are distinct enough to pinpoint a location. From Sano's description, it sounds like the threat letter didn't come in an envelope. It was simply written on a crude piece of paper and left for Cyrus to find. The paper, the ink, I don't know, the paper.
Very good. The paper has a rather rough texture. It's not the typical kind you see in most books.
I don't know how I, as a player, was meant to know that.
Another thing is, some
Look
of these
normal to
strokes
me.
look kind of blurry. Could there be an issue with the ink?
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained, almost as if it's made from some sort of plant matter.
Isn't all your paper made from plant matter? If your paper isn't made from plant matter, what is your paper made from? In this day and age. Now the game has me curious.
It's certainly not the same paper as we use in the academia, but the ink is nothing special. Just regular black ink that gets a blue tinge when applied to paper.
So do we think the culprit has a connection with the academia or not?
Not.
Wait, check this out. Looks like this part got wet at some point.
Agreed. The staining suggests it was a colored liquid, not plain water. It also looks like it was wiped off with a damp cloth.
I don't know how that's going to help you at all.
A colored liquid. So, tea? Wine?
Looks like we're thinking along similar lines. Let's go talk to Arof. There are some things I'll need him to take care of.
Okay, if I know Arav, I sure don't remember this person. But I'm not sure why the stain is important, and how would you even discern the relevance of the stain? Ooh, it was wine, must be a Mondstadian. Like, I don't know what you're trying to get out of that. It seems very redundant. Find Matra Arav. Okay, you're a Matra. I don't remember. Sorry, I'm yawning constantly. It's like I can't breathe. But my breathing's
There
fine.
he is.
I don't remember you.
Mahamatra Sino. Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon.
I mean, his
It's been a while.
name is visually familiar. Like, I know I've seen it. I just have zero recollection of who this man is. Sana briefs Arav on the case.
As such, I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash.
But I don't understand why. You literally just said it's not the same paper as found at the academia, and the ink is just generic that everybody uses. What about any of that pinpoints to somebody in the academia?
Oh, one last thing. I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes in the city.
Oh, of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the ladder, huh?
They do look like coffee stains to me. Also,
Do people not have coffee in their homes?
The letter is written on a type of scented paper that has aromatics added during the manufacturing process. The kind often provided as writing material for customers in cafes and taverns.
Who provides writing material for customers in cafes and taverns? What world are we living in? Who does that? That's weird.
Of course. Yes, like they sell in the gift shops.
They sell
I remember
paper in
now.
gift shops?
Zaha Hadid bought some a while back. She said she was going to use it as wrapping paper for a vase.
Did she use it for wrapping paper for a vase? Or is she the culprit?
Understood. I'll assemble a team to investigate the points of interest immediately.
Why are you looking at him? He didn't give you the order.
You have my gratitude.
One last thing. Send some Matra to guard the entrances and exits of Sumeru City. And change into plain clothes. Don't let them see you coming.
See, I always find sentences like that strange. Guard the entrances and exits. You do know that the city doesn't have a wall around it, right? Like, people don't need to take the road. They can just veer off the path at any of the 360 degrees of the city.
Will do.
Will it be convenient for them? No, but it's physically doable, especially because everyone seems to have a bloody glider in
Great
this day
thinking,
and age.
Sino. So Where do we think the culprit's at right now?
I doubt they go back to the cafe.
Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to see how Cyrus reacts.
Yeah, okay. I don't connect the same dots that the game is connecting. I find that this feels very forced, but let's roll with it.
You're right, Paimon.
Really? Which part?
The culprit's approach. Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do next. So, like you said, they need to wait and see. And crucially, the culprit said they'd be watching the Professor's every move.
Well, that dude over your shoulder just looked at you.
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
It's old mate over there. Why are you screaming?
Found you!
Well, that was quick. Didn't even have to do anything.
What are you doing?
You wrote the threat letter!
I mean, he just escalated from 0 to 10 really quickly.
I don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
Oh yeah, looking away, that doesn't make you seem guilty.
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden for someone reckless enough to threaten Professor Cyrus. There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely to be the culprit.
I was just listening in, that's all. You know something big's going down when Mahamatra Sino shows up, right? So I got a little curious. What's the big deal?
Uh-huh. And I'm chopped liver.
You smiled when Arav left. I saw it as clear as day.
Why? Why would that make him pleased?
Is
I don't
smiling a
get
crime
it.
now?
Right? I pressed nothing. The game is forcing me through this.
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth. All to create the impression that the letter was written at a cafe.
I still don't agree that it was written at a cafe.
Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you, because you already live here.
As with every
and as long
culprit.
as the Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from scrutiny.
Ah, that's why he smiled.
The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor the Professor's movements.
How did it get to become red herring originally? Sorry, completely left of field. And I know I've looked up this phrase before, historically, many, many years ago. So I think I've already looked up the history of the phrase, but I don't even remember anymore. Like, was the first red herring an actual red herring, and that's why it was called that? It bears thinking about.
You can't pin this on me. I haven't done anything.
Really? Then why are you shaking like a leaf?
He's not, but I'll ignore that.
The innocent have no reason to fear the Matra. But you...
You say that, but if I were accosted by a police officer accusing me of things that I didn't do, I'd probably be shaking too, be like, what are you talking about? I didn't do it, please, I'm innocent.
Your heart's racing, and your eyelids are twitching. You're a terrible liar.
His eyelids aren't twitching at all, his eyes are.
I would never...
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price. Now come with me.
You gonna tie him up? Is he just gonna walk peacefully?
Well, that was over quickly. Sino already caught the guy.
Kinda anticlimactic. Do we at least get to learn his motivations? Is he just a poor student?
You're telling me. One minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute I see Arav already on his way back to meet up with Sino. Looked like a young guy, too. Couldn't have been much more than 30. But after what he's done,
That dude was
I'm
30.
afraid he's ruined his
Okay.
whole future.
But hey, that's so nice of you. You say that we're young. Thanks, Cyrus. You're really stoking my my self-esteem this morning.
Everyone, it's all over.
Can you give me the motivation?
Gosh, that was so fast.
Like, not just they need money. Why do they need the money?
The culprit's name is Raka, a 16-year-old student in the Ratao's Darshan.
Wait, didn't Cyrus just say he looked like he was just over 30? What do you mean 16?
Huh?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something.
That dude does not look 16, though. He was way older than that.
We checked his records. He's 16, a third-year student.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second.
But he looks so old.
Oh, is that the point?
Yeah, seriously.
Is that the point? Is something wrong with his
Foolish child.
development? No, I
He's
guess
too
not.
young for the criminal life. What the devil drove him down this path?
And why does he look twice his age?
We questioned the culprit regarding his motives. He...
Oh, just spit it out. Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Very well. It's our understanding that Araka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming in his classes. He started taking extra tutoring to improve his grades, but developed a gambling habit around the same time and lost a lot of mora.
He's 16! How do you even get a gambling habit at 16? Oh, I suppose in Australia you can't gamble till you're 18. So I suppose it's law that prevents you from getting into that addiction. And Araka's just making me think of Araka.
Down on his luck, he went to the tavern for a drink and overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants with some old woman on the street.
How does that get him to thinking that Cyrus has money? They're talking about tomato plants.
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor, Zaha Hadi. How can he not know who Zaha Hadi is?
He's a third year and doesn't go to classes?
Is this going somewhere?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants. And what are they trying to insinuate by comfortable retirement? A man grows a few vegetables and suddenly he's living a life of luxury?
Apparently.
Maybe it's more the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
He's retired. What else is he supposed to be doing?
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor, alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before retiring and kept it for himself instead of reporting it to the academia.
So he trusted this wayward rumor?
Araka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or other projects since his retirement. And given your advanced age, he thought you'd be an easy target to blackmail.
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for words. I'm so angry I don't know where to start.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a mora in his life.
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later. I need you to deliver a few firm fistfuls to him on my behalf.
I completely understand how you feel, Sir Cyrus, but I'm afraid that course of action goes against the Matra's principles.
Professor, there's no need to be childish about this.
Oh, come on. I was clearly joking.
Okay. Where does this go from here?
The academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors about the professor's obsession with tomatoes and some old woman on the street, there could be a slander case here. The Matra will continue to investigate.
Sounds like effort to get to the bottom of that for little reward.
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street? Mind your wording or you'll start a whole new rumor. You seem confused. Oh, don't you understand?
What am I meant to be understanding?
Araka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision based on some groundless rumor he heard. Besides, I didn't actually hand over any mora to him. The whole thing sounds a lot worse than it is.
But I'm still curious about the fact that he looks twice his age. I mean, why would you bother having that in there unless it's relevant? Because that's the point. That's a key thing in writing. If it's not used, don't mention it.
All it costs me is a little reputational damage. That's all.
And yes, red herrings are a thing, but it seems very specific. Why mention that he looks twice his age? And isn't this the story quest that's meant to do with Sethos in the desert? I thought it was, but we don't seem to be going in that direction, so now I'm just confused.
Please rest assured, Professor, that the academia will issue a fair and reasonable punishment.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents. The family lives in the city, yes?
Correct.
We looked into the family.
That was quick.
Both parents are merchants and they're often away on business. They've never taken much of an active role in their children's lives.
Oh no, children plural.
Oh, what a mess. You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? I'd like to have that letter back for the time being, if possible. I need something concrete for when I talk to the family tonight. We have to show them how serious this situation is.
The relevant authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Araka's punishment. You can hold on to the letter for now. Just make sure to return it within a couple of days.
Oh, so you'll be able to close the case in 2 days?
Give or take. Cases like this are quick to resolve.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your help. Perhaps we can all go for a meal together. Oh, my treat, of course.
My apologies, Sir Cyrus, but I have a prior commitment. Enjoy the meal, everyone.
Bye, Rav.
Ah, I see.
I'll forget about your
Well,
existence
that's a
again.
pity. But Sino, you have to come. You found the culprit at record speed, and I owe you for that. Ah, and isn't Tighnari in town at the moment?
Oh, great.
Bring him along, too.
Love him. Wait, isn't Sino supposed to be paying for dessert for Paimon?
Wait, you mean Tighnari's in the city?
He is. Tighnari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the academia to help out on a project. They should be at Nephis's office at this hour. Though I must say, I'm surprised you're extending an invitation to Tighnari. Did you do something to offend Sir Nephis?
Don't be outrageous. Nephis offends me all the time. It's never the other way around. Anyway, hurry up and fetch Tighnari. I'll head over to the tavern with the Traveler and Paimon. See you there. Go on now. Don't keep us waiting.